Breathing, and I'm looking into your eyes, knowing that today is a glorious day. I'm welcoming everyone. My name is Reverend Jerry Hobby. I am the spiritual director of Spiritual Enlightenment and Truth Focus Ministry. So we're using a different device today. So you're getting me at a different angle today. And that's perfectly fine because we've come together and we've come together with intention. That intention is for us to set the tone for the day. We are here on the West Coast. Many of you are in other pockets of the world. We honor you and we're grateful that you're joining us. So today is a day where we just sit, we anchor, and we warm the space of life with love. So I'm going to invite you to take a pause and join us in this sacred practice. We like to call this our morning meditation, a morning of mindfulness. So I invite you to breathe with us right now. And as you're breathing, I invite you to move into the sacred space with us. We like to start with the silence, and from the silence, we move into another sacred space. And that sacred space is the space of hearing, the deep listening to sacred words. And after that, we go back into the silence. So, this is our process. We're inviting you to now join us. Join us by dropping into the heart. And I invite you to begin with heart focused breathing. Hmm. Our reading this morning comes from 365 Days of Science of Mind from Ernest Holmes. Today's theme is divine guidance. We start first with Deuteronomy chapter 31, verse 6. Be strong and of good courage, for the Lord thy God, he is that doth go with thee. He will not fail thee, nor forsake thee. We all wish to know that the divine presence goes before us, and we all have a right to feel this assurance. Every person is a unique presentation of the divine mind, a separate, without being separated, entity in the universal spirit. Every person is, as Emerson said, dear to the heart of God. We would all develop, we should all develop an increasing consciousness that we are protected and guided in everything we say or think. So today, I know that the Spirit goes before me, making plain my way. I feel that everything I do shall be prospered, and I fully accept that I am in partnership with the infinite. It is my desire that only good will go from me. Therefore, I have a right to expect that only good will return to me. I live under the government of good, and I am guided by the Spirit of God. This I affirm, this I accept. And from the Science of Mind, our sacred reading, it comes from page 54, and it goes as follows. The practice of the science of mind calls for a positive understanding of the spirit of truth, a willingness to let the inner spirit guide us with perfect knowledge that the law of the Lord is perfect. I'm inviting you to breathe with me this morning. Continue to breathe into the heart space and allow the heart to fulfill itself through the inner working of the law. This is the essence of science of mind, the science of practicing the presence, trusting and allowing it to go before and prepare the way. So I invite you to breathe now, anchored in this space. I invite you to look up with a soft heart focus breathing. Our reading this morning comes from 365 Days of Science of Mind by Ernest Holmes. Today's theme is divine guidance. We start first with a reading from the Bible, Deuteronomy chapter 31, verse 6. Be strong and of good courage, for the Lord thy God, he it is that doth good go with thee. He will not fail thee, nor forsake them. Ernest Holmes writes, we wish to know that the divine presence goes before us, and we all have a right to feel this assurance. We all have the right to feel this assurance. Every person is a unique presentation of the divine mind, a separate, without being separated, entity in the universal spirit. Every person is, as Emerson says, dear to the heart of God. We should all develop an increasing consciousness that we are protected and guided in everything we say or do. And here is the part where we get to affirm. I am a champion of influencing chatter in the world, and I want to influence the chatter in the world with wisdom and goodness that supports and sustains us all. So I'm going to invite you right now, for those that are here in the sacred space with me, to unmute yourself. We're going to echo wisdom and truth through the spoken word. And for those that are viewing us, I invite you, or if you're in a sacred space, a space where you can speak out loud, I'm going to invite you to speak out loud too. This is part of how we become a tipping point for good. So repeat after me. Today,
Today,
I know that the Spirit goes before me,
I know that the Spirit goes before me,
making plain my way.
making plain my way.
I feel
I feel
that everything I do shall be prospered,
everything I do shall be prospered.
and I fully accept that I am in partnership
And I fully accept that I am
in partnership
with the infinite.
with the infinite.
It is my desire
It is my desire
that only good will go from me.
that only good will go from me.
Therefore,
Therefore,
I have the right to expect that
I have the right
I have the right to expect that
only good will return to me.
only good will return to me.
I live under the governance of good,
I live under the
with the
governance of
governments
good,
of good,
and I am guided by the Spirit of God.
and I'm guided by the
the
Spirit of God.
God.
This I affirm,
This I
I
affirm,
affirm,
and this I accept.
and
and
this I
this I
accept.
accept.
I invite you to breathe those words in. And the last part of this, it's a quote that comes from the Science of Mind, page 54. Please repeat after me. Let's echo and etch these words within our hearts right now. The practice
The practice
of the Science of Mind calls
of the science of mind calls
for a positive understanding of the Spirit of truth,
for a
for a
positive
positive
understanding
understanding of the Spirit of truth,
a willingness to let the inner guide
a
a willingness to let the inner guide
us
us
with the perfect knowledge.
with the perfect knowledge.
The law of the Lord is perfect.
The law of the
Lord is
Lord
perfect.
is perfect.
Breathe those words in. And we hear these words right now. If God be for us, then who or what can be against us?
If God be
No
for
thing.
us, then who or what could be against us? No thing.
So as we breathe right now, I invite you to embody. Allow these words to echo within your heart, to echo within your thoughts, to echo and be the whispers within your ears, to be the morsel, the feeding of truth, expanded and growing. And so this is the counteracting of the outer world, allowing for the divine to expand itself, allowing for the government of good to grow itself and express itself. And I acknowledge this government of good right now as God in action, the divine presence that rises above all the outer appearances, the physical expression of life. I keep my mind stayed there. And when we keep our mind stayed there, we reveal the presence of truth. We reveal the presence of good. And so, in this very moment, right here, right now, I'm simply acknowledging this power and this presence, knowing that the presence of faith has made us whole, and the presence of faith has bound each and every one of us. And in this binding presence, right here, right now, I'm knowing only good. And that good has fulfilled itself for each and every one of us in its own perfect and unique way. And I know that that good takes away from no one or no thing. And I also know that that good supports good everywhere. So in this very moment, I'm giving thanks for the blessing of this good. I'm giving thanks for the blessings that fulfill this day. I'm giving thanks for the generosity and the gift of the divine law of circulation. I'm giving thanks for good going towards wherever there appears to be a need. I'm giving thanks for that good as the great teacher of life. That joy is the essence, and it is the presence that fulfills itself abundantly. And I'm giving thanks for true richness, true abundance, true prosperity. And what I know about the trueness of it all is that the beauty of spirit rises and the beauty of spirit fulfills itself as peace, as harmony, and so much more. In this sacred space, right here, right now, I give thanks for this divine presence revealing itself and expressing itself beyond that which we cannot even imagine. It is the energy that has gone before and prepared the way. And in this space of perfect love, I simply release my words with gratitude into the action of this thing we call universal law, knowing that it is good and perfect. And we all affirm together. And so it is.
So it is.
And so now it is.
Now it is.
Now it is.
Amen, Amen, and Ashe.
Amen, Amen, and Ashe.
So I want to thank every single person for being here, whether you're here within this space or whether you're viewing this virtually. I know that a mighty blessing has gone out into the world because of the work we have done. I want you to be generous and to pass it on to others. Let's support the world in its uplift. Let's move beyond appearances. And as we move beyond appearances, what we'll find is those appearances will change and transform themselves. It just requires our dedication. So I'm going to invite you to come back, be with us again today. I am not going to be available at 12 noon for our 12 noon meditation. However, I want you to come and be a part of us this evening. We have Reverend Larry's Expanding Consciousness book webinar. It is a wonderful book he's working with now. I believe it's called Mind Training by Ravinda and Eldon Taylor. A lot of great things are in the book. And these are things that are relevant to today, and it has some practical application. I invite you to join us on Facebook Live at Spiritual Enlightenment and Truth Focus Ministry. I'm also inviting you to join us, and this is in our private room for our Power 8 Prosperity Prayer Group. I don't know if you're familiar with the Power 8 principle, but the Power 8 principle is a principle we can practice that can shift and change the world. It was written by Lynn McTaggart, and I'm inviting you to join us in that private space to be a tipping point for good in your personal life, as well as a tipping point for good in the world. So these are the things that are happening. Visit us at seatfm.org. It will give you more information about all the happenings within our community. Thank you, YouTube, for being with us. We appreciate you, and we will see you tomorrow. Okay, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you all.
Have a blessed day.
Have a blessed